Brad, tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with a bit of hello for another one of Dracula's children, Satara, apparently, as she had made herself known. Uh, Seemingly excited with all the things that's been going on, as well as seeing her little sister Tiamat, though Dracula seemed less than pleased to see her. As he and her explained a bit more about who and what Satara is, something that was able to at least not necessarily be destroyed utterly by a Time Lord. It mostly has to do with her ability to apparently copy and split herself out across the multiverse as a whole. And the only way you can really kill her is to kill each and every one of her, well, her clones at the same time. A very difficult task to do, even for a Time Lord. That she hearing about what's been going on, decided to, of course, pop in and check on the family, and consider an unstable project by Dracula as a whole. Uh, well, she also seemed to make alluding to a super weapon that Dracula's working on, and he would tell us was something that he more had theories on, that he was working with apparently some archmage or an assistant. The ability to trap Time Lords in a place where time is mostly broken, unable to use their abilities, and will be dangerous and require a large amount of power to do. And who knows if it really would work. So, which is why they didn't pursue it, at the very least, though Satara seems to be bringing it up for probably a good reason. Regardless, well, we chatted some more and made our way out, though coming upon, well, the remains of Satara, apparently, as Markarion, having been warned us by Dracula, of course, the obvious, seemed very happy to see us, revealing that he came by to drop off his phone, a very thick, clunky item to talk and communicate with him. And Ramir decided to continue that chat about possibly going on that date. A bit of back and forth before Markarion shrugged, and with a blink of an eye, Ramir was gone. Emilio and well, Oriana immediately went over to go tell Dracula, as Ramira probably had the worst date in her entire life, as Markarion decided to take her out somewhere with a bit of more of ambience before trying to make it more comfortable for himself, causing chaos everywhere. Tornadoes, death, destruction, cutting off limbs of Ramira here and there as she tried to, while failing miserably to keep up with that whole thing, as more and more and it kept going on. And back on where we were at, Dracula watched with rage as Alaric burst into the room, seemingly upset, stuck and watching what was going on, and unable to do anything else. It was a terrible experience for everyone else. Eventually, though, Ramira did return, shell-shocked and not okay, as Oriana tried to take her sister somewhere to, well, hopefully help her. I'm not really too sure, as everyone else was dealing with the aftermath. Even when we went to, well, grab Kali to see if we can give Alaric, who was a bit traumatized, a bit of relief. There was just only a note and a missing Kali, saying that from Arcarion, having shown that he has taken her for his unknown purposes. And Dracula getting that note just pushed him over the edge, as he seemed furious. With that, he called the rest of his family, and together decided to tell them, well, one, that he loves them dearly and is happy to see them together again, and even though he's not the best, he still cares for all of them. And two, that the only goal right now is to ensure this man dies, and put up back by making that super weapon. Emilio, of course, stepped up as well, willing to put his life and whatever else needs to be on the line for what has to be happen to destroy Markarion. Satara was the one who brought up, well, the obvious, that with Alaric not in a good headspace and Ramiro not too far away, it may be best to get some of these humans out of here. While Amelia wishes to stay, she originally went to go talk to, talk to the two sisters, who seemed wanting to stay, at least Oriana and Ramir, but Satara, of course, called it foolishness. And Amelia, once hearing Satara's, what she learned from the sisters, went back to convince them to leave, that this is no longer a place that's safe for them anymore. And with a heavy heart, they agreed with their brother, as it means having to leave and mostly not upsetting not just Alaric, but more than likely everyone else in the family as well, as they will have to deal with the aftermath of all that. And I think that was the last scene. Emilio talking to his sisters, and we're all deciding, those two deciding to leave.
Yeah, as Emilio, I think you're making your way back to like Dracula, right?
Yeah.
You're walking down the hallway. There's so something kind of weird. It's can't exactly tell what, but the atmosphere around you sort of shifts as you blink, and suddenly there is this being in front of you. Nice. It's this entity. You see her almost like floating. She doesn't seems to be a humanoid shape to it, but there is more like you're watching a set of colors blending together in the form of a woman. As the light falls onto her and moves around, it's as if you're seeing galaxies and stars intermingle with one another. Supernova exploding and creating rippled effects. She is clearly, though, watching you.
Amelia will just look up to ask, "And who are you?"
You'll speak, but as her voice comes out, it's not the voice of one, but the voice of many, as if a chorus speaks out. They call me Shkara, and I am here to help you. Help you help yourselves.
I have to take my apologies if I'm doubtful to that.
Your doubt is irrelevant. I am not asking. I am telling you.
What is it then?
Your plan is to leave. Have your family safe.
My plan is for my sisters to leave. I'm staying.
That won't happen. It's for your staying. What do you hope to achieve?
Make it so all the death wasn't for nothing.
Good. You will act as the voice of reason, the one who advocates caution, restraint, the one who will question the future decisions they might have, not let them lose themselves in.
What are you hoping to get from this?
That is my business and mine alone.
I can argue for it. I don't know if they'll believe. I don't know if they'll listen to me.
That is of little relevance. They will most likely not. Yet, there always must be someone who questions things, even if they are not listened to. Your purpose is not to convince, it is to add nuance and make people think about their actions. Somebody must be strong enough, brave enough, principled enough. Keep asking the question.
Can't really say I believe in it, but you said it yourself, I have no choice.
No. Your belief is not necessary. She'll slowly begin moving. Every step she takes, it's almost as if she is floating above the ground. The mass of galaxies and universes bending around her every step. As she's clearly going to where your sisters are. I'm not sure if you follow along or not.
Yeah. No, I don't think Amelia will.
Are you gonna go back to then? Gonna continue on to Dracula's throne room?
Yes.
Do you enter, look around? With the exception of Alaric, who is still sort of shivering a bit. Everyone else is just frozen in place. You a good idea of what being you just encountered?
Yeah, gives a good idea for Emilio. Probably gives him a well. Well, he's drawing conclusions from this on. That's why you want moderation.
Yeah, as back in the room, there's not gonna be a knock. Both of you just see this being walk through the door itself.
Hello?
She'll stare at you for a moment before like staring at Ramira. You will not be leaving.
Uh, on whose authority?
Mine.
I'm. Well, I'm not too sure if you're one of Dracula's daughters or who or you are.
They call me
And
Shkara. Must.
I gotcha. Well, Mr. Scar, I don't really think there's much in the way of choices here.
That's true. I am not giving you a choice.
I don't think the Dracula family is going to be too happy about someone staying.
Care about that.
What exactly do you want?
You to fulfill your purpose.
What would that be?
Atonement. Shoguts at you, Oriana. Not leaving work half done.
Not too sure of the. Apparently, we've been told that more likely my sister will be putting her life in mortal danger if she stays. I don't know if you can really stop that.
I will. She does kind of like approach you, Ramira. And there's no movements from her. There's no flicker of the hands. As you just see this bright light envelop Ramira. It's only for a second. As it ends and she is back normal self.
That's what will ask. How should I atone up here? Just stay here and just sit around? I'm not sure how I can atone for what I did down there.
You'll figure it out quite soon. First atonement will be die. Till he realizes he cannot kill you. There on out, ruin many people's lives. Have to pay for each and every one. Sweat, blood, and
I'm supposed to just let this happen to my sister?
yes. There's only
Ferris Farah,
justice.
Oriana. How many people lived in our town? 800,000?
She just kind of looks away as she clenches, her hands. She can't really say or dispute anything on that.
Death is too kind. Must repay your debts for being awarded such a relief.
And what's my purpose then? Just to wait, watch?
You must finish what you've started. Finish uniting this once broken family.
She kind of like grabs Ramira's hand and she looks at her, trying to see how she's feeling right now.
I mean, listen, that's definitely scared. She said, not speaking with a strong, confident voice, but listen, as he said, fair is fair.
Yeah, she just nods, not knowing really what to say.
Any of you attempt shirk these responsibilities, you will be begging for them. As she is just gone, blink of an eye. If you're both just posing.
Yeah, I don't. I think this is one of those. She doesn't know what to say after that.
Yeah. I mean, Samira might sound like confident, but she's like also like terrified, like confused and scared, terrified by the. All part of her is like, maybe I deserve this horrible fate. Maybe. But still, it's there's not much to say other than there's fear in Ramir's eyes if Oriana looks over, but it's not a very confident hand. But yeah, there's nothing to say.
How long are you gonna stare at each other in silence?
I think there's probably a few minutes after she breaks it. So I guess plans have been changed.
I guess so.
God, Ramiro,
Don't be sorry for me. It's I guess maybe the universe does have a sense of karmic, a sense of karma.
I don't know. Karma's not the word I would call it, but this is taking a strange turn more than usual, I think. I guess we just... After Emilio did so much to convince us to leave, he's might not be too happy about this either. Don't even say some being from, I don't know where, said you can't leave, stay here.
I was shocked. Well, come on then. I think the gates of hell await me at least.
Don't joke about that. I guess, I'll let them know. I can just let them know that we plan to stay. If you're alright with that. Or if you want to come out of whatever you want.
Yeah, we're just gonna squad. I don't know what I want to sit here for a few more minutes or just let the torture begin. If I just walk towards the room.
Yeah, I don't even know how to explain this one. Jeez. I'll let them know, at the very least. It may not change anything, but... I'll be back.
Yeah, Emilio, you are in the room as everyone is frozen with the exception of Alaric. Just gonna wait there until something happens?
No, he'll leave the room because, like, damn, it would look weird if for them time froze and suddenly I'm here.
Yeah, it's a fair point. As you're gonna head back to your sisters, because how are you gonna check if time restarts?
Like, that's part of the problem. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my sisters.
You make your way back and you will meet with Oriana on the hallway.
Emilio. Well, I have some not so great news.
I know. Saw her too. Time's stopped right now, so let's not surprise the family.
Yeah. Well, she told us that we can't leave. That Ramiro is going to have to face whatever wrath, I guess, is going to come upon her, and we still have work to do. here. I don't. Yeah.
Amelia will say. Yes, Amelia will say. Oh. Whoever this person is, they have to have a plan. Has to be something at the end of this.
I would hope so. They seem very adamant about caring about what anyone else thinks about the whole thing. And at the very least, I guess we're going to help mend this family no matter what the cost may be.
That's not my job anymore.
What is
I'm
your job then?
Moderating the project. That's it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I don't think the family's going to be amenable to being mended now, not for a very long time. Certainly not from us.
Yeah. And with their eye against Ramira, I think this is going to be a bit more tougher.
Oh, she's going to die.
Yeah, that whatever she is did something. She said that well, Alarg's gonna kill her over and over again until he realizes he can't kill her, I guess. And that she has to atone for every single death. Atonement.
I can agree with that part.
Well,
I suppose if I can talk to Alark, I will. Killing over and over again. I can soothe pain, but that's not justice.
yeah. Well, at the very least, I wanted to let them know that we don't plan to leave, and I guess go from there. Don't know how this is going to work out. Ramira's still back at her room. And I presume once Larg's, I don't want to say better, but able to realize the full scope of everything, then that's when it will happen.
I don't want to alarm you, but it's a very real chance he's also going to take it out on us. I hope she has a plan if that happens.
Well, presumably we're too important to get killed just yet, so we'll suffer along with her. As long as Amalia's okay.
Lark wouldn't hurt her. Not for this.
I hope so. I don't know anymore what's going to happen. So, what do we do now? Just wait, I guess?
Oh. I don't know how long she's going to keep time stopped. I don't want to be in the room when it happens again. After all, if I suddenly, for them, it seems like 1 second I'm not there, the next second I am, without the door opening, might tip them off. I don't think she'd like that very much.
Yeah, I presume she wants to keep herself secret? A whole lot of secrets going around.
I don't think she'd like being, if they found out. I don't plan on telling them.
Ah, so, I guess we wait.
We can find like a clock or anything,
Yes.
like a.
Yes, there are. You'll found and you'll find a clock, and usually when Varric freezes time, it's like a weird ticking thing. It goes back and forth. This one's fucking still. Of course, Dracula has only like analog clocks. We don't touch digital here.
Grandfather clocks, baby.
But yeah, it's completely stuck until you see it begin moving again.
Well, there's the cue.
He kind of nods as well. Well, time to deliver a bit of bad news.
As yeah, you'll enter the main throne room as they are amongst they're kind of like discussing things. Once they kind of see you enter, they'll stop. You see, Alaric has gotten up. He's no longer delirious.
Sorry to say to some bad news. Me and my sister will probably be staying. We will be staying.
She'll speak. Where is she?
She's back in her room.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just kill her right now.
I don't think of a good reason that will make you happy no matter what, Alaric. Whether she intended it for a happen doesn't really matter, does it?
No, I saw them. All the people dying over and over again. Because she played his fucking game.
She played a game with someone powerful and dangerous and did not fully understand, and a lot of people are dead because of it. It was arrogant and foolish and naive, and she also saw all those people die there. And nothing I say is going to make that better or make you not as angry as you fucking feel right now.
Did also see those people die there. She did fucking nothing about it. Stared at it. Kept fucking going along with it.
I know.
So Emilio will just say, Emilio will say, I can't speak in my sister's defense. What she's done, just. If justice is death, only ask, make it quick. I don't want my sister to be in pain.
He'll get up. Simply walk out of the room.
So, yeah, just wanted to deliver that news. I'll, get your hair. Kind of turns and it goes to her room.
Emilio, do you also leave or do you...
Amelia will stay. Amelia will stay. As when Oyano leaves, Amelia will say, I already said goodbye to Amir when she decided to stay.
Dracula will look at you and say, what it's worth, you have my condolences.
Thank you, Dracula.
May inform sister that never she wants to teleport her.
I'll inform her of that, but she was quite adamant she is going to be staying.
Why?
Amelia will say, I don't think she just wants to give up on everything. On the people here.
You'll kind of like tentatively nod. So that remains to be seen how goes about doing that.
Amelia will nod.
As Ramira, are you just waiting in the room for Doom?
Yeah, I mean, not much else to do. Yeah.
As you suddenly feel a sharp pain as the world goes. Well, eventually, open your eyes as you see the room. You're sort of like lying down on the floor, and the world just goes black again. And this process repeats a few times before. Once you again open your eyes, you inhale deep breath. Just hear Alaric besides you say, the fuck happened to you?
I don't know. She called it atonement.
Who is she?
I. Scar didn't even mention the name, but she didn't even mention the name, right? To the
No, she
sister.
didn't.
Oh, she did, yeah. I don't know. She called herself a Scar and said, my job is to stay here and just pay for all the crimes I did by dying over again, and she made sure that I wouldn't die. And I didn't know what she did. She just looked at me for a few seconds and just, after saying that, and just.
Do you understand how many people you killed?
I know.
How the fuck are you gonna atone for that?
I could be honest, I don't know either. She said she will make sure they'll never die until I earn the mercy of death.
Wonderful. I have to worry about you for the rest of my fucking life then. He'll turn around and he's just gone. Yeah, well, who wants to do anything?
How is Amalia? I know she was last time she was hanging out, I think, with Tiamat and the rest, right?
Yes. I can find them both. Separate rooms. Catalina and Ed are after them. As they're just kind of petting the dragon. As Catalina will see you come and looks a bit worried at you.
Yeah, she'll just give a smile to reassure her. Just checking it is all.
So we're fine here. How is everything?
Not too sure. A little weird, but when has things not been weird?
I'll kind of give a very sad smile. The plan still.
Nope. Me and Romero decided to stay. You know, the Reyes family, we can be stubborn like that sometimes.
Kind of chuckling. You're staying. I'm not gonna let you be alone here.
Are you sure? You might have a hot stud waiting for you. She kind of glances at the Ed over there.
Kind of chuckle. Nobody's sending him away either. Say. I think I'll have to rethink about my reports right now.
Is everything all right? Oh, you know what I mean.
About to say that's a silly question. Listen, I'll go to Earth. I'll have someone there deliver a message to the tower. I think I'm needed here a bit more.
I felt the same way. Hopefully hopefully no more bad surprises.
He won't even nod. He'll just kind of stare like into empty space.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. They released Amalia and Tammy seem better now.
Yeah, that's the most important thing right now. Thank you.
As Emilio, you're still with the others, right?
Yes, he is.
As Alaric like blinks back and he like looks at Dracula like straight up and says, "The fuck is a Shkara?" Dracula just kind of has a very confused look about him. That name doesn't mean much. Turns at you, Emilio, and says, "Are you gonna explain things or?"
Amelia will say, "She appeared not too long ago. She spoke to me, spoke to my sisters. Stops time."
You like see the collective atmosphere in the room drop as tensions increase.
She told us, well, she told me my job was to moderate doubt. Oyana's job was to stay here and keep working and Ramira's supposed to die until you get tired of it.
Fucking sick pranksters. These Time Lords are. Well, tell me, Emilio, how are you going to moderate? What's your opinion here? 'Cause I have many thoughts.
Give me a situation, give me an idea.
All right.
I'll argue against it. I'll give it alternative. You don't have to believe it, you don't have to choose it, but I'll still argue.
Here's how I see things. Every time I let people be, every time I trust people to be slightly fucking competent, there is someone somewhere causes untold death. And I think you have witnessed some of the worst. Dancing in a club drenched in blood and fucking terror. That's what she did. Realized people have been telling me this for years now, Emilio, years, that I give too many second chances, that I'm not harsh enough, cautious, too slow. Maybe right. So tell me, Emilio, why shouldn't I just stop being so patient?
So Emilio will say, if you swing the pendulum as far as it sounds like you're thinking of, there's a good chance you'll chase a lot of people away. A lot of people that you seem to think highly of. Make people terrified, eager to throw themselves in the hands of your enemies. Even with your powers, you still can't be everywhere. And where do you draw the line? What mistake gets death? It's easy enough to look at Ramira. That's obvious. I'm talking about smaller mistakes, smaller fuck-ups. When do they stop being understandable? When do you kill people for failing? When do you kill people for running a mission? When do you kill people for misunderstanding what someone says? Misunderstanding a crucial moment? And how many people are you going to chase away because of that?
Well, let me retort. How many innocents is my opinion, my reputation worth for? Do you think if I can save a single fucking life by trashing my reputation, shouldn't I do that? Those who will understand, and those who do not get such a simple, basic concept. Are they truly my allies? Or are they the enablers of people like your sister?
The way you talked about some of them, they sounded like your friends.
Truly are my friends, they will understand.
when they're asked to give up everything?
How am I
They
asking
have to
them
give up the
to?
thing they believe in.
What am I asking them to give up? If it's their beliefs that have led to almost 1 million people dying, I don't give a shit about those beliefs.
Beliefs in helping people, their beliefs in a better world.
Does this look like a better world? What has my soft-hearted approach gotten me? Death, misery, war, suffering. Innocence sacrificed at the altar of my fucking ego. What has that given me?
Amelia will say. Amelia will say. It Amira may have caused this. There might be others. There might be more. But we have. It might be a Hail Mary. It might be do or die. But Dracula had a project. It's going to be restarted.
What about the world until that project achieves anything? Tell me, Amelia, how many innocents are you willing to let die so you can pretend that there is a better world out there?
If you believe Ed, the fact that we're here on this station, surrounded by these daughters, we were all willing to do that.
I'm asking, how many innocents are you willing to sacrifice? Your number.
So Amelia will say, I can't be sure.
Certainly is 1 million. But those have already died. You're still arguing this. So, 2 million. 10?
How many are you willing to kill?
None.
Do you get to define what innocence is going to be then?
Is this the best you can do? Argue meanings of words and try to justify genocide with definitions?
So Amelia will say, I suppose that's all I've got. You've killed a lot of worlds before.
Right.
But they're all be dead. So what do they matter?
suppose then you can think you can do better. Very well. Have at it then. Have all the fun you have in the world. I'm just gonna enjoy a nice fucking vacation. But the world is burning. Come crawl back, or you'll come crawling back to me.
I hope you remember the man you were.
Looks at Dracula and says, "Send me back on Earth. There's nothing here for me." Kind of like slowly nod, and Dara will speak up like, "Okay, I'm gonna have some questions. It sounds like Emilio, you are what's your purpose here again?"
The doubt to ask questions.
Sounds like you just want to piss him off. Then why are we doing what this thing wants? Because it sounds like it's just another asshole Time Lord.
As Amelia will say, she never said anyone had to listen to me, only that I had to speak.
Okay. See, I have proposal for everyone here involved. We can think we should just say no to these things. I feel like the last person who did what the fucking Time Lord wanted got us into this mess. So I'm asking you, Emilio, to use brain here and think for a second. Aren't you just repeating your sister's mistakes, right?
Amelia's gonna put his fucking hand in his head. It's like, you're right. Fuck, you're right.
Malachi, who will speak as one, says, "Oh, I believe Emilio. I don't claim to understand these, but none of them that I've read reports or rumors about, they seem to be, well, did she look more human in nature, more alien, mechanical?"
Amelia will describe what she looked like.
There are beings out there that have long renounced any semblance of a form. Age and power makes them be more cryptic. When you think in times of eternity, well, you start getting strange. May I suggest that take everything with a pinch of salt here. Unlike Markarian, she doesn't seem to be interested in our suffering. We shouldn't just blindly go along with everything. So I think you should question things, but I think you right now are still a valuable individual and you can express your own opinions. Playing devil's advocate doesn't have to completely override your personality. And not sure if antagonizing Alaric and his well, current stressful situation is gonna do any of us much good.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was hoping to get out of that.
And like, bow and wave it off. To turn to Alaric and be like, I understand the situation, and I don't understand how you feel. Not pretend to, but I beg of you not give up. I beg of you not to run away. Beg of you not abandon those who still care about you. Alaric's gonna like grit his teeth. Well, Emilio, that does bring a good question. You know that technically Time Lords can just travel back in time. Not sure how much you would have learned about time travel in your time here.
I feel like he would have learned about that, but that was also why Emilio would be like, well, if anyone thought that option was a good idea, we'd have already done it.
Well, the problem is you think, Emilio, that the only reason he hasn't done that is because he doesn't want to lose everyone here. But there might be a point where the pain would be just too much, and well, you realize that if this man loses all connections to Earth, it might just be better for him. He'll just like I'm gonna fuck off. And clearly, the daughters here, they don't really want that.
Yeah, Amelia will say. Amelia will say. This may be a radical suggestion. Feel free. I hope that I'm not right here. But I'll state it anyways. The event wasn't that long ago. Could it be prevented?
Dracula will shake his head. Does that? He risks stepping out of the timeline. Does that? Doesn't have any way to come back. At least not in a useful amount of time. Without him, there is no fighting back against.
Yeah, then I'm hearing that Amelia will say. And like I said, I wasn't sure the plan would have been viable anyways. Wanted to state it.
He'll nod. Time travel is a poorly understood science. But I would not take this gamble. Every element that belongs to the multiverse, the moment he turns back time, those things won't go with it. Us, castle, every weird phenomenon that happened on Earth, gone. the world he might find himself in would be so radically different that would take even people like me many years at the best, centuries at worst, locate. Right now, time is of the essence.
Melee will nod.
My my apprentice from back, I was an archmage, be arriving shortly. Castle Cattlebark. I'm sure she will have more insight on this. There is no other more brilliant mage that I know of. Larix just gonna like nod and take a deep breath. Sorry, Emily, I didn't mean.
No, it's
Don't see any other way. Without creating some form of countermeasure, even if we can't handle a Time Lord.
it's so Amelia, like calming down a bit, he'll say, remember when I spoke to the woman you had a strain with? I think maybe you have been a little too forgiving. I don't think swinging the pendulum the whole way over. I'm going to be honest, dog. I don't know where the medium is. Perhaps it's better we go a bit over it than don't go far enough, but I don't think making that choice right now, when the pain's still so fresh, when the bodies aren't even cold, it's going to be for the best.
Will nod. As actually it'll be Carmilla who'll step in. Same. Well, while I agree with that, me and the others can show you. Show you how one can take power and force their will upon a world. Keep it under a tight leash. Without causing total societal collapse. If you are willing to wait a bit. Not to mention, to my knowledge, you seem to have everything set up properly. You have influence. You have people believe in your vision. You have power. I think it's just a matter of creating the mechanisms that will ensure that your vision is kept. He'll kind of like nod a bit reluctantly. I think it's time for you to stop being so afraid of upsetting egos. People will hate you for it, but they'll be alive to do so, which does seem to be your preferred outcome. Well, listen, friends come and go. People on Earth might not stand you, but for all that I care, you are part of our family. We take care of each other, even if we disagree on certain topics. He'll kind of like nod. So he kind of like looks around at everyone in the room, including you, Emilio, and say, "Thanks for being here." So he'll kind of like look at Dracula and be like, I must still down and speak to people on the ground. Gone for several years now, and I think it's time they get some answers as well. As Dracula will nod. I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to add here, Emilio.
No, I don't think there is.
As yeah, they will beam down Alaric. I'm not sure that anything anyone wants to do, or I move to the next disaster.
Would it be possible for Ayana to talk to Dracula? I know they do their usual thing, but I'm not too sure if he's too busy with planning
Yeah.
his super weapon.
Listen, the people will kind of take Alaric a bit aside to talk with him. Eventually, probably Dracula would be.
Yeah, I should probably poke her head in. Are you busy or have come at a bad time?
He'll approach him as busy as anyone is around here. Current situation.
Yeah. How's Alaric? I know it's crazy to ask, but you know, how is he now?
I think he's handling it quite well. Surprisingly, still willing to listen to people.
Oh, that's good. And how about you? How are you doing?
Well, apparently the second time Lord.
Ah. Did Amelia tell you about her?
It was, I believe, brother sister that revealed it to Alaric, but yes, he did elaborate on it.
Yeah. Look kind of like an oil painting almost too. Kind of hard to look at. If that's the case, then I want you to know, even without scary Time Lord Lady showing up, I wanted to stay. I wanted to, I don't know, I'd be here. Didn't know how much help I was going to be, but this may sound silly, but I was planning to have a conversation with you for a while now, but things just kept getting in the way, and I kept just making excuses.
Bit of time now.
Yeah. Dracula, do you actually, I don't know, like me, like want want a relationship or anything.
There's of a pause there. Say, see how dangerous life is around me.
Yeah, I don't think that would have really mattered. Danger seems to follow me regardless of if you're there or not, so I think I'm kind of used to that. I'm
Didn't come
not.
to the space station. I've most likely been able to avoid most of this disaster.
If I didn't come to a space station, then a guy named Blackwall would have kept pestering me about trying to teach my daughter dark magic, and a demon thing would have come up eventually to ask me more questions. That would have happened regardless if you were right beside me or not. And I actually owe you for stopping that from becoming a problem down the line for me. So, thanks again for that.
But you do understand that I will support Alaric. Because exactly of the reasons you underlined. Even if larger threats don't cause pain, smaller ones will.
Yeah. I'm not like my brother. You know, I don't really think of the big picture. I just think in the small moments here and there, and I just know when I'm with you, I'm happy. I just don't know if you're happy too when you're with me. And if you tell me that it's not the case and it's all in my head, I get it. You know, tall, dark, and handsome shows up to, well, your whole thing, and a crush is kind of inevitable, but
A woman I picked up as a child that I have raised for more than 7 decades, that finally was able to achieve a modicum of happiness, was kidnapped by the very person who murdered my wife in front of me and my 3 other children. That same person has come back again to destroy everything I cared about. Keep doing so. Over, and over again. Every time I care about something, takes it away. Destroys it in front of me. No, Oriana. I will never care for you. As long as that man, that thing, is out there.
I see. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the honesty. Well, I've taken up a lot of your time. I will get out your way. Sorry. Sorry.
Nod.
She leaves, trying to control her dignity as she gets out for a minute before taking a breath and trying to get herself calm as she walks away.
Not sure going somewhere want to talk to anyone.
I think she would just try to hang out with something for a bit of normal for a minute. Probably, I think Catalina and everything else. Ramirez's situation is pretty fucked, and Emilio's dealing with other stuff. So I guess that's the only other person she can really relax around right
Yeah.
now is Catalina.
I glance at you and be like, what happened to you?
Feel like a big idiot, so you know.
Okay,
Apparently,
why?
told Dracula, I asked Dracula how he felt, and he said no. So, at least not, or not right now. Whichever one, I guess, sounds better for my pride. So, kind of feel like a big idiot right now.
You asked him if he cares about you, and he said not right now. You know how that doesn't make much sense, right?
He said while the biggest threat of his life is still around, he can't care for me. Which I get, Guy's pretty scary.
I'm gonna need a speech roll if you wanna bullshit her to her face.
At least for
That's
Oriana,
not
she's
what he
yeah.
said. Like, I'm sorry, no. You cannot gaslight yourself. You have to gaslight other people.
Implication I read was, oh, so you mean after Macarian's dealt with? Oh, maybe.
The problem wasn't even that. The problem is like the way he phrased it. No, that's not what he said.
Wasn't it? I don't want to care for you while he's around, because every time he shows up, he just takes the things that make me happy away.
Yeah, he's like every time I care for something, he comes around to destroy it. So no, while he is still around, I am not gonna care for anything else.
Yeah. Okay. At the very least, I can rephrase it. Says, while this Time Lord Markarian guy's around, he's not going to care about anything else.
Because
A big scary Time Lord's around and apparently killed his wife and loves to destroy any type of happiness he ever has.
God, you really.
What do you want to tell me, Catalina? Because right now I'm really feeling like a down in the shitter right now.
Because tells you doesn't want you to get hurt, and you like interpret it in the weirdest way possible.
What I heard is he said no. Okay, and I'm sorry that I don't immediately try to nuance every small detail. I'm fucking.
No, this is not nuancing, Oriana. This is like somebody telling you the sky is blue and you're rationalizing that they're somehow blind. I don't even. This is like the conclusion is there, but you decide to walk all around the world, somehow look at it from a different angle.
What do you want me to do, Catalina? What do you want me to do? I don't know how to do this shit, okay? I don't. It's a mess. I feel like a fucking idiot, and
It is, but like, you care for the guy?
I do.
Okay, so would you want to see him dead?
No, I don't want to see him dead.
So I feel like there's some understanding there already.
Listen, I don't want to be a burden for anyone else. I don't want to be. There's a whole bunch of stuff going around, and just because my feelings are all out of fucking, I don't know, wazoo doesn't mean I want to get in the way of whatever's going on here.
Okay, so now you're projecting. I see how it is.
What do you want me to go plant a big one on his fucking face and hope that works out? Because
Well, maybe not that, but I suppose then maybe I should rephrase the question. What do you want? Because if you want him to kiss you right now, I don't think that's happening.
yeah, that's not gonna happen. I feel like my life, I just watched things pass me by, and I don't know how to change it. There's a lot of things I
Don't think giving up is the answer.
certainly can't do anything about it right now.
Well, you can kill a Time Lord. At least help people figure it out.
That's not gonna. I was gonna do that regardless if he said yes or no. So that's not gonna stop.
Then it's just
not
a matter
planning-
of time. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not planning to just go off and cry in a corner about this. I'm still gonna be his friend if he lets me. I'm still gonna be there if they let me. It does hurt, Am I allowed to be hurt about it?
She'll nod.
I did the biggest confession of my life and was told to put it on pause. So I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
Yeah, but feels like the guy's just protecting you from a psychopath who will in fact just come down here, kill you, and then leave. I honestly don't want that to happen to you.
I appreciate it. Good to know.
Given what he
Listen.
did to your sister, I fully believe he would just come here to kill you. See Dracula be miserable.
Listen, I'm not dumb, okay? I know that there's a lot more shit going on than my hurt feelings right now. Just... I saw a world where... a couple of worlds where we got to have that, you know? It was nice. It's so silly to want to be sad that I don't get to have that. I know it's me being impatient, but still. It's a bit humiliating at the very least. I never confessed to anyone, if you're aware of. So I didn't hand it with grace.
Yeah, but technically there's a big age gap, so shouldn't feel that embarrassed.
Oh, don't even start, Miss. I'm gonna go after the brother of fucking King Arthur.
Yeah, but I think your crush is like 100 times older than mine, so
He's refined. Don't say that about him. Listen, just licking my wounds while I get my shit together, okay? We go back in that room, pretend like it never happened, because I'm really good at doing that at the very least.
yeah, I don't think you should do that though.
What exactly do you think I should do then? Act like a hurt puppy? I don't think that's gonna help me in the long run.
No, but pretending like it didn't happen seems like you're just going the other way.
So what do you suggest then? Because, to be honest, I've never been in a relationship before. Catalina, you know this, so you're fully aware of my expertise are very much limited to a small sample size.
Which is why it's so hard not to make fun of you. Listen, my suggestion is to take things at face value,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not interested in anyone else, I suppose then just contribute more to get the project done faster. I don't know. I'm not sure what it takes to kill one of these things.
Yeah, gotta be honest. I don't really, I don't think I'll be able to help with the projects. That's gonna be more of a... I don't know how to kill a Time Lord. And I just want to do simple, small things, you know? See, make sure the family's alright, and try to make sure no one tells each other apart.
I
Not sure how
was
well I'm
about to
doing.
say something. You realize that's not a big difference.
Mhm.
You want to date a guy with 50 children.
They're adults. I don't think they're gonna ever see me as a mom or something like that, if that's what you mean.
Really? You've seen the little one? I don't think
Yeah.
you call these people adults. I'm sorry. Maybe some of them, but like, even that's very questionable. Stretching the definition.
Listen,
They all seem to be daddy issues seems to be well, the rule. It's not even the rule. Seems like it's a divine mandate around these parts.
listen.
Do you think you can just slot into that family dynamic without just kind of sidestepping the children? Are you insane?
I'm not gonna side the children at the very least. I'm gonna respect whatever they want out of this whole thing. You know, like
Oh,
they get to have
God.
a say. And what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna force them to like
This is
call
why-
me fucking mom.
This is why you're lucky you had me. Otherwise, Amalia would have ended up a spoiled fucking brat.
Okay, Miss Deadbeat Dad. What advice do you have here? Because I'm trying to suss this out here. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're not gonna call you mom, but they still have to do you a certain amount of like respect, you know?
Good
Otherwise,
luck
you're
with
gonna
that.
be everyone's fucking doormat.
I don't think they would get anything from me, gonna be honest.
Understand how bullying.
Uh-huh. Listen, I was gonna like learn to get the like them on their own terms. Well, let them learn to like me on their own terms. You know, try to talk with them, make sure they
Ah,
don't hate my guts
yes.
immediately.
They do seem like a bunch of very socially adjusted individuals, very like normal people, you know, everyday Joe, and that's a good plan.
Yeah. What do you what plan do you have then, Catalina? Do I go in and do the ban hammer and demand that they do what I say? Because I don't think it's gonna really work out for me either. As you are well aware of, my abilities are very limited to not that strong or eternal or immortal
I
being.
don't think you can force these people into anything, but I think you can fight on the battlefield where you have the advantage.
Uh-huh. And what battlefield would that be?
Well, I was gonna say social interaction, but every time I speak with you, that's just kind of increases slightly. But then again, these people are in the negatives. You're still good.
Are you trying to upset me? It feels like you're
Yes,
trying to deliberately upset me.
I am. I am. It's very amusing.
Well, at the very least, that doesn't really change my plan of talking with them and trying to. Yes, I do in plan to socialize with them.
No,
Can't really do that. Can't really help the family out if I'm just yeah, staying quietly in a corner.
that's good. But I will say this: it wasn't ever gonna be an easy thing to handle.
I don't think life was ever going to be easy. So yeah, par for the course, I guess.
I suppose that was the case the moment got me pregnant with a demon as a.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I think I was the one who carried Amalia for 9 months. Thank you very much.
I suppose.
I think we have the pictures to prove that. I think. Yeah, don't suppose about it.
Okay, but
You didn't
like
even.
I wasn't asked for this. I was just kind of dragged into it. So
Okay. First of all, you didn't even know what you said yes to. It didn't find out so much later.
I
It's not like we
didn't
did this on
I
purpose.
didn't. But you knew what you said yes to.
Yeah, yeah. I was not aware that the whole Father of the Year award going to you. So I don't think there's a bit of blame doesn't have to fall on me on this one.
It has to go to me. Like by God, you spoiling her, and that's it.
Well, I'm sorry. Look at that cute face. Can you say no to that?
Yeah, actually, I've been just like her when I was little. I remember.
And yeah, and she apparently learned that snitches get stitches from you. So you know that's been
That's
great to
also
ask her
true.
for help. Yeah.
Listen, shit. The problem is you do everything she wants, but then also fail to teach her important life lessons. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Like stitches and snitches, and of
Mm-hmm.
course, never tell your mother anything when things go horribly wrong. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
got you.
Needs to be able to swindle you. If she can't swindle you, she can't swindle nobody.
Oh my god.
She'll never swindle me, but listen, I
You
am a different level.
Yes, you're definitely at a higher playing field of power. No one can stop you.
No, not really. I am that impressive.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. She's gonna swindle you out of every dime you have eventually.
No, you see, because nobody gets that from you.
Mm-hmm.
Only after you go broke.
Of course. I see how it is. Not even gonna pay child support.
Well, does my name appear on the birth certificate? I don't think it does.
I think I can put your name in the birth certificate. That was before the fact. I need to check that out actually when we get back to if we ever get back to Earth.
I think the authorities will have some questions about that, and I don't think you get to do that.
Uh-huh. I'm sure there's a way.
Listen, it sucks right now, and it'll probably suck in the near future. But can't suck on forever. As far as we know now, we live for like a lot longer.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope so. And being tortured is definitely not the worst thing that's ever happened to me, sadly.
Like, well, okay, what?
Never mind. It's not. Forget what Never mind.
Like I said though, like I was gonna make a joke, but keep getting mad then.
I mean, you would have made it regardless, so you can do it now. I don't think I can really stop you.
I was gonna say maybe there's something to bond around with these wayward children. That doesn't seem like they've all had easy lives and be kind of assholes and scary people, but it seems that they kind of ended up like that because of things outside of their control.
Yeah.
Now they're just twisted.
I mean, yeah, they're twisted, but they still got some heart in them. Still care about the family. Still can understand love and safety and family and all that. Not everything's broken.
Which is why I think it would be a worthy goal to get them to call you mom.
Okay, let's not make it. Let's make this reasonable here.
Hey, listen. You aim for the stars, and you still probably will shoot higher than people who don't.
At the very least, I am glad you are here.
Yeah, me. I get to see you bungle your way into your first ever relationship.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, listen, she will of course continue pestering you with annoying things.
Yeah, we're going to appreciate it.
Well, some days would go by. Emilio will be called in for an official meeting. As
Yeah.
by the time you get to the room, it is just Dracula and a woman you've never seen before, don't recognize. As he'll look at you, look at her, and like, Emilio, this is Keith, the one I've told you about.
Pleasure to meet you.
She'll nod. Likewise, I was told about what transpired. Right now, your Time Lord is on Earth, handling things. I would appreciate it if you kept my presence here somewhat private, since I know Mordred is here and well, he is smart. He is not wise.
I trust you will reveal yourself to whoever you deem it necessary.
She'll nod. Yes, I come here to bring you all the files and research material I had. She'll turn to Dracula. I, unlike you, didn't abandon Project Zeus. I've been working on it secretly for the last several thousand years. And, well, I'm not exactly sure about the ability to create a space without time. There are ways that if we do them correctly, it will allow us to protect a certain area from outsider interference, including Time Lords. So say the idea is rather simple, but well, there's a reason why it couldn't have been done before. The idea is to build a time fortress around a large area by creating sort of stream that loops on itself. Any person, not just Time Lords, but anyone trying to affect timeline will get pulled into that stream temporarily when they try to pass into this universe. Now, normally the idea of a time fortress would be to catch them in an infinite cycle, preventing them from actually entering, but I have yet to achieve that result. But I think catching them before they enter and delivering them at a certain specific place and time is gonna work wonders with the assets you already have. After all, the only thing that can stop and fight a Time Lord that I am aware of is another Time Lord. And they would be fighting space that is far away from anywhere important, maintaining collateral damage to a minimum. This would be part of your local defensive strategy. As I'm sure you're aware, Time Lords can entirely delete worlds from existence. This is step 2 of Project Zeus. Quantum timeline. The idea that we have a specific stream move back and forth between states of existence and non-existence. If we do this properly, a Time Lord may attempt to delete it, but the off chance that he picks the wrong interval, not only will we be safe, but will be repositioned and hidden across the multiverse, making it extremely hard to find again. I believe if we combine these two methodologies, Project Zeus, you can create a world that, well, is very hard to attack from a temporal standpoint. Not to mention, you already have the advantage of this place being a nexus point. Means any attempts at trying to revert time will also fail miserably, as the nexus point is an incalculable set of probabilities and outcomes. As Dracula seems to be listening to this very intently, We will have to stand guard then. She'll nod. There is unfortunately no other way right now that we can prevent these interlopers from just coming down and wiping cities off the map. Yes, I understand that does mean you lose a powerful asset on the field, but I'm sure you can compensate for that. She'll kind of like turn to her and she'll say, we have been working at this for a long time. As you can, Emilio, you can hear her, the smile in her voice as she'll say, I always was your most ambitious student. Just because you couldn't figure it out doesn't I gave up. As Dracula will look at you, Emilio, and say, have any thoughts on that?
Yes. Mila will say, I'm can't even begin to wrap my head around how the science of any of it works, but if we can do it, it sounds exactly like what we've been looking for.
Also the benefit of taking Alaric out of the central position he finds himself in on Earth. Right now it might be a very good thing.
Amelia will actually give a nod at that, as he'll say, Alaric's been putting everything on his shoulders, every crisis, every disaster, and you're right, it's only a matter of lucky it didn't already break him. The next one might.
Hey, does the name Ishkara mean anything? The one who studied Time Lords the most? She'll shake her head. Must be either a new one or a very old one that any rumors, reports, myths, or legends. So, nod. I did find it a bit bizarre. I suppose she then did stop time while she talked with you. Once things turned back to normal, my last image of him was him being completely delirious. Once I blinked, he was standing up, looking in despair, but definitely much more focused. Maybe it is just my paranoia speaking.
When I had first stepped into the room, he was still lying down, shaking. But after that, I left to go speak with Oriana.
He'll kind of nod. Me and Keith in portal defenses. Meanwhile, Emilio, I'm gonna need you to figure out what exactly happened, mister. she is dangerous to those around her or herself.
Amelia will give a nod. When we figure out what it is, make a report.
She'll nod. Not sure there's anything you want to do, Ramira, before presumably Emilia finds you.
Nothing much. I don't think anyone in the family wants to talk to me, and I don't think anyone wants to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I was about
So,
to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen. They would approach you.
Yeah, Amelia would.
I should just look up at him. What is it?
Not gonna find redemption in a bed. You should get up.
I'm not sure what else there's to do right now. I don't think me talking will achieve anything. I don't think if anybody wants it to.
As Amelia's going to say, first of all, we need to figure out exactly what the Time Lord did to you. And after that, if it's determined you're not a threat to anyone, more than what you might already be, well, from the sounds of it, there's a lot of disasters on Earth. A lot of people are getting hurt. A lot of people are dying, even when you're not there. And we're going to start helping them. While Dracula works on the other project. Because Lark's going to be pretty busy too. So, as Amelia will just physically like put his hand on you and start lifting him. So, get up.
Oh, sure.
Let's go do some training first. See if there's anything else that's weird.
Alright, then lead the way.
Yeah, listen, you'll go to the training room as you begin sort of experimenting with your new body, and the moment you sort of concentrate, Ramira, well, Emilio, you will see that her skin sort of starts cracking. As Ramira, there's this incredible pain you start feeling. As your body seems to animate itself, as this red light seems to emanate from underneath her skin. As the cracks keep expanding, and you will see her flesh dissolve itself as she gets fully enveloped in this dark red aura, as suddenly she is also lifting off the ground, kind of floating in midair.
All right, that's a lot.
I'm not sure after processing the immense pain, I assume. We'll probably give it a chuckle. Okay, I see what she meant with you'll see soon enough. That more tone will come.
All right. So you can transform, you can fly. That hurt?
Did it hurt similar? Actually, was this more painful than the Alaric? Little, because I assume actually Alaric probably less painful, right?
Yeah, because Alaric kept killing you, rather direct. They didn't really have much time to feel pain.
Yeah, this is
Whereas this one, this one hurts.
As you'll see, the head probably just nod. But I think
Okay.
but listen, how paralyzing is the pain, Grant? What do you say, like, for how many minutes will it take Maria to, like, shake herself up, get ready?
Not paralyzing, it's just right there.
I meant paralyzing, not as in, like, literally paralyzing, as but, like, how painful, basically, like, before, like, you
Well,
get
it's
ready,
very
like...
painful, and the pain is still there, by the way. It hasn't gone.
Oh, it's permanent. I see. I see.
Gonna take the grimace on your face that it hurts a lot and it's not going away.
Nope, it's quite a bit to concentrate on doing things. It's a bit distracting. But
All right.
Theo, you
Well,
can
that's
give me a heal or no roll.
a heal or no roll. All right. Yeah, that was success.
I'm gonna reroll.
I could give it a reroll.
Listen, as you
I had biblical greed though. What if an extreme could get me a lot more?
please, Glass, my man, put the ma'am on, no.
you
I am a Phoenician.
you look at her and well, I was gonna say it's kind of hard to see her face properly because she doesn't have any like distinctive features. Where her eyes would have been, there's just two sunken holes that illuminate some light. Like looks like you are watching skinned off human speaking, but well, there's this glow that envelops everything around her. But you will notice on a closer inspection, this whatever this glow is, it is just like burning through her. But at the same time, in other parts, the flesh seems to be growing back before it's being burned, and it grows back and it's being burned, as that is occurring all over her body.
Interesting. Amelia's gonna actually look at that and go like, he's actually gonna go and like I don't know, like set up like a target, as he'll say. Test something for me, Ramira. Focus on that target. Imagine shooting it, burning it. Imagine using that fire you have in you, that fire that's burning you.
You're gonna try to shoot it at a distance. Nothing really happens.
Feel nothing.
Move up to it.
Try and hit it though. Oh boy. We'll notice that you can just easily crash your fist through it. As it seems like it melts to your impact.
So as Emil's gonna nod, as he'll say. As he'll set up some more, so he's gonna say, keep practicing, push through the pain.
Yeah, listen. We'll spend some time practicing, testing out different capabilities you might have. You realize you can fly really fucking fast. You can be very nimble in the air. You realize that when you hit something, like there's almost a concentration of energy around your hands, as your fists do just become these deadly weapons that can just go through seemingly anything. Um, as you can imagine, Emilio, if you try to injure her, she is very resistant. Just like take a normal gun or a knife and you try to stab her or shoot her, it just fucking melts. It's like nothing happens. It doesn't even pierce the muscle. If you use something a bit bigger, it might, much depending on how much you want to test, I suppose. But it is also clear to you that her physical prowess exceeds that of a normal person.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's she is very strong, able to lift much more, able to push her body way beyond the limits.
Yeah. So Amelia will nod. He'll be taking notes during the entire time. All right. I think that's a good first test run.
You can also add immortality there because Alaric tried to kill her a couple of times.
Yeah, like he already assumed that. Like he did already. I mean, assumed that.
I mean, Scarra even told him that, like, yeah, it's like she won't die yet.
But yeah,
Shift back, and as the moment you do that, Ramira, the pain does subside. As the flesh is allowed to grow back and nothing else just burning it.
all right. Now, Amira, I'm gonna go tell this Dracula because he asked me to keep him informed on what we find out what you can do. I'm gonna have to ask you. Do you want to actually help people? I'm not going to ask you if you want to die, because that doesn't matter, because you can't.
I mean, well, not. I'm not sure how I can atone, but if I can atone, but
Atonement's not a destination, it's a journey. And luckily, unlike most people who have maybe 50, 60, 70 years, you're going to have centuries. Maybe you'll have longer, actually. Maybe you'll even live longer than I will, than me and Oriana will. Maybe you'll have all fucking eternity. So we're going to keep training because I want that pain you feel in that form to not even be able to distract you for a second. I want that pain, even if you feel it constantly, that you'll still be able to react at anything in a moment's notice. Because what I'm seeing here, you could help a lot of people, but if you fuck up, you're going to kill a lot of people again. So we're going to make sure you don't do that.
I shall not. All right. I will. I guess we'll get ready for training then.
Amelia will smile, give a nod, say, I'll be back.
You'll go to inform Dracula of this. Maybe you'll kind of walk him through all the tests and experiments you've done.
Yes.
He'll say, I'll be honest with you. There are only two ways that I know immortality can be achieved in the multiverse without severe consequences. vampirism, being a Time Lord. Every other way people have tried to achieve it, they either had to rely on others or tie themselves to external sources.
Amelia will not. Like we tied to this Time Lord then.
It's not a Time Lord granting for immortality. That you can be certain. Though I will say this, the method of achieving this is a rather cruel one.
I do believe that's the intention. I don't think she's supposed to enjoy immortality.
It's something I've dabbled with, not to this level. Remember the siblings, Darkchild and Starlight.
Yes.
They are technically mortal. You know how I've achieved this.
How did you?
I tied their existence to something that has no will, but it is infinite existence and unrivaled in power. I tied their existence a piece of eternity. See, every time a universe is created, at that very point, 6 shards splinter, and the universe expands, so do those shards tumble into darkness, each of them containing fragments of creation itself. These are, as long as a timeline exists, everlasting. In that timeline, their powers are almost godlike. They are highly coveted by all. Used without proper care can lead to great destruction. I took one of the shards, bound their existence to it, drawing power from it. Which is why you'll never see them physically present in any other timeline. They are just projecting their image wherever they wish. And it is also finds their abilities, the fact that they can do what they do. The way you've described it to me, if I were to do Powerful scan, sister. I would probably detect one of these shards. Given by everything else you told me, I can make an educated guess.
Which one is it, do you think?
Force shard. Powerful in its destructive capability. Red coloration. Does seem that this Time Lord created a vessel to contain it and has implanted that vessel within your sister. Has combined it with knows what else in order to achieve this effect where her degradation due to prolonged exposure is being countered just enough by regenerative abilities. Her regenerative powers are managing to contain the erosion shard is causing. This also means that if anyone figures this, they'll want to take it for themselves. While requires a lot of expertise, she's not truly more. It's just that through brute strength or other direct means, she is indestructible.
Amelia will nod. I didn't want to test the limits on her seeming invulnerability.
As long as the vessel stays within her, survive.
Right.
Do not tell
I
Alaric about this. Do not tell anyone about this.
don't intend to.
There will be some time here. Help her accommodate to her new abilities. After that, I think Earth needs you. Desperately.
Amelia will give a nod. What I told her. Once she learns how to use those abilities, and once we're certain she will actually be able to use them without hurting a whole bunch of people, she's not going to find redemption sitting on one of your couches.
Not sure how prolonged use of such an artifact end up, but at the very least in the short term it should be manageable.
I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, he'll nod. As, well, unless Ramira, there's anything you want to do. I have one last fucking
No Prometheus training. I don't think the family again. I think the previous situation is still at hand.
Oriana, it's been a few days since that conversation with Dracula. How are you doing?
I think she's fine. After a bit of like getting herself, after feeling hurt and everything like that, she probably went back to doing what she was doing, if as long as it's allowed, of course. Presumably hanging out with Dracula and her daughter and making sure everyone's okay. Probably trying to put more time into talking with the daughters now and again if they're not too busy.
Mm-hmm. Funny prank on you. I will do the funny prank on you. Yeah, listen, you've been getting back into the things. You're walking down the hallways, and suddenly you feel a sense of uneasiness. You turn around, and there's this, well, same entity that spoke to you a week ago. She is staring at you.
They was expecting you to show up. Can I help you?
She like starts moving closer to you without saying anything.
Yeah, Oriana's wary as she watches, not too sure what the hell's going on.
She like gets very much in your face at this point. Her eyes kind of slowly moving around, kind of studying you. Sad.
I mean, sometimes, yeah. It happens.
Frustrated can't be the one you care for.
I mean, yeah, but I'm a big girl. I can learn to be patient and not let it get to me.
Good. All good things comes to those who can.
Yeah, I've heard the saying. Is there a particular reason why this whole thing is so important to you?
Yes.
Will you tell me what that is?
No. I will tell you something else.
Okay.
You're a girl.
Yeah. What? What you guys and my future children at the very least?
They may be future for you, but they are past. You
Is
don't believe you can look into the future yourself.
oh well, that's great and all, but I think some things are better left as surprises. God, I'm sorry to say, I kind of already took the spot of grandparent to somebody else. I don't know if I can give you a slot.
Once you kill him, you're able to do whatever you wish.
Okay. Um, is she, is she happy? Are they happy?
Yourself. That is
Nothing can be easy, can it?
Don't say nothing that is worth anything. I'm gonna listen, Oriana. You do have foresight.
He does. He does.
Gonna be a pussy?
Just look into the future where you stick the course date Dracula and kill a Time Lord.
I'm sure that's gonna be all right.
Now,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy. There are other risks to that, yes, but I'm not gonna tell you them. I'm hoping you forgot them.
I feel like the last one I did that, I met a possibility of a Time Lord who was simulation. Then was very much threatened. I don't know. That's a good idea, guys.
Let me find the GIF.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Now, it does sound like your balls are
Can't
missing.
find you a ball.
I'm currently in the walking in the middle of Central PA, in the middle of an ice storm to get to work. I'm not seeing them. I'll tell you if I find them.
Fine. Just so I can say I've done it, guys. I'll use the foresight and take the damage this will cause me psychologically or physically. Would I have to roll again, damn it? Or I have to
Nothing.
use my adrenaline
Yeah.
run? Okay.
I don't think. Does it cost you an adrenaline? I don't think it costs you even that.
I know.
Just
No, it's
cost
like
you
a one
nothing.
per session. Unless I do. It's only really the opponent that costs the adrenaline.
So yeah, as you as you glance into the future, you find yourself in the same hallway. You will see a small young girl running around as you just hear like the echo of a sound as your own voice, maybe slightly different, but it is your own voice, as calls out to her as she's just kind of like running around, kind of hiding. And the name, Zaleska. I kind of gets repeated a couple of times. As Ishkara is still here with you, but suddenly you will glance to your side as the smell of cigar kind of enters your senses. Arcarian is like, how many fucking times does it take
Ah.
to learn fucking lesson?
Oh. It was too tempting to say no to, so that's kind of on me.
Come on, tell me. Do you think she's adorable? Where she runs around?
I think most kids are cute.
It's true, which is why I'm gonna give her like 3 more years before I kill her. If I kill you in front of her, never decide, you know?
I don't know why this version of you is different than the one I've met.
No? Maybe this version has gotten sick and tired of your shit. Maybe this is the true me. Never fucking know.
That's true. At the very least, we had a deal that I have to keep my promise to. Hopefully, you'll be able to get long enough to get that. I actually don't know what I'm talking about with you. Apparently, every time I bring this conversation up to the real version of you, I'm considered, a bigot, apparently, so.
I wonder how many wives do you think I'll have to kill for him to finally man up and do something about it? Maybe the third one will be the charm.
I think the one was enough.
Clearly not. This is the fucking future.
What's so bad about it?
There's something about people laughing, smiling. This makes me wanna fuck kill people.
Hmm.
She'll kind of start walking up to you and say, kill them all in front of you. One by one. Maybe even multiple times. Bring them back. Kill them again. Play their fucking screams to you live. Till you fall asleep.
Then you're not, at the very least. Do you remember?
Hmm?
Yeah, she was gonna say something, but you can continue.
No, go ahead.
Do you remember the first time we've talked?
No. Then again, memory is such a funny concept.
Yeah, you said that before. Oh, at the very least, I guess this conversation doesn't really matter in the long run.
Nothing you do matters in the long run. Stupid fucking human. You're an ant. Doesn't even know anything. Playing things that so above you. It's gonna be amusing to see you swarm. As Ishkara's gonna walk, kind of like get herself sort of in between you two as she like approaches him. He seems to be completely like oblivious to her. As she'll just kind of like put her hand through him as it like passes. As he like suddenly freezes. And then he just disappears.
What the hell was that?
The future.
I mean, what did you do?
Turn back. And for the first time, her usually rather expressionless face, there's this unnatural, wide grin. Insanely wide, impossibly wide. And a look of absolute joy on her face.